people. Hi there, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Abigail Adetola. Of course, that's my name. And welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm so excited as usual that you're watching this video because I am equally excited to be filming this. Yes, so today I begin a very beautiful series, very dear to my heart, trust me. I discovered that the last video I made, I apologize for background noise, but then I put this background music and I didn't hear the noise there. But this time around, the children are playing directly behind my window. I also noticed that when I raise my head, inside my nostrils used to show. So I'm going to try as much as possible not to raise my head so you don't see my nostrils. And then I'm going to see, but please pardon me, even if I put the background music and you still hear the children making noise, I'm sorry, I can't help it. I can't tell them to leave because I don't know, I just can't tell them to leave. Okay, so today I begin a very beautiful series, very dear to my heart, very important, and I'd of course like to share because I love to share knowledge. Okay, so it's the homeschooling series, as you can see in the description box, because I'm going to make sure I put something related to that in the description box. So Abigail, calm down. Okay, I'm calm. So I ventured fully into homeschooling last year, year 2020, after I resigned. Before then, I have experience in homeschooling, but I used to be just a homeschooling science teacher for one of the most amazing boys I have ever taught, who is now in secondary school. Who is now in secondary school, almost rounding up secondary school. So background story before I venture into what I'm talking about today. Excuse me, like I'm just recovering from sore throat and all of that. Okay, so I remember then I was younger, like I was, of course I'm still young, like when I was still a much younger teacher, the passion, the vibe and all of that. And then I met Mrs. O, and we got talking, and she was like, oh, okay, Abigail, I homeschool my son. If you don't mind, could you please come teach science and all that, because she's arts inclined. I'm like, say no more, I'm coming, mama. And then I went there and did my magic. I'm not a magician anyways, but I did what I could. And one of the beautiful experiences that stood out for me while I was homeschooling was it was real, because I remember a particular time I wanted to learn about animals, and I was telling her, like, I just had the idea, like, instead of looking at pictures, watching videos and all of that on animals, how about we go to the zoo and all of that. And then I told her, like, mama, this is what I have in mind. And she's like, say no more, Abigail, say no more, we're gonna do it. And then she took us, our son and I, and of course herself, and then we went to Ibadan, University of Ibadan Zoo, and then we saw animals and all of that, and it was really fun. When you ask him now, like, he still remembers that experience, and that is how learning is supposed to be. Like, there are so many things that I've learned that I can't remember right now. So learning didn't take place because I can't remember them. I can't apply them. So today I'm talking about homeschooling benefits, or the benefits of homeschooling, being a homeschooling teacher myself, as much as the children, of course. And with homeschooling, everybody benefits: the parents, the teacher, and most especially the child. So I'm going to talk about the benefits of homeschooling from my own perspective. Number one, no rush. So let me see if I can do it. No rush. Slow touch. No way. You can lose trust. Did I transform? Oh, sorry, I didn't transform. Anyways, the thing about homeschooling is there's actually no rush. The learning is efficient, it is flexible. By no rush, I mean, like in the regular school, when I was a regular classroom teacher or regular school teacher, we had we allocated time, and it was split, like the session was split into 3 terms, and whether or not you finish your curricula, although you're encouraged to finish it as much as possible, whether or not you finish it, whether or not your children understand, they're writing exams and they'll be graded, and that is it. And then they get promoted if they meet the cutoff mark. But if they do not, you have to like teach all over again. They give them the exams and they do it, which is cool, by the way. But instead of going through that stress of rewriting the exams, I mean, you could like just go at that child's pace, basically. So that's one of the major benefits of homeschooling. The child, you are not rushing the child, and I hope I'm not rushing, because the way I'm talking like this, I hope I'm not rushing. So there's actually no rush. You don't rush the child. You teach the child at their own pace, and that's basically how learning should be. And one of the strong supporters, or one of the curriculum that I find to strongly support homeschooling, is the Montessori curriculum. Because for Montessori, you do not rush the child. You actually go at the child's pace, like you follow the child basically. And that's what homeschooling, that's one of the benefits of homeschooling. Like, I'm going to insert in all of this series, I'm going to be inserting some of the activities that I've done with some of the toddlers, beautiful children, amazing children. I'm going to be inserting videos of some of the activities I have done with these children. And because in homeschool we do not rush them, they tend to master all of these skills, and then we're able to move on to the other skills. So the first one, no rush, is flexible. The schedule is very flexible, and you can easily identify. Another benefit is homeschooling affords you the opportunity to easily identify the child's learning style, learning ability, and that makes teaching very efficient. Like, it makes teaching very easy. For instance, a child loves to learn through audio, like the categories. I don't want to go into too much details of learning styles and all of that. That could be in another video, or in what's it called now, on my website or something. I don't want to go into that. But if you know about children learning styles, you already get what I'm talking about. Like, homeschooling affords you that opportunity to easily detect the child's learning styles, and all of that. That can also be done, that can also be done in the main school. But because there is no rush, you get to easily identify it and build on it while working on others. So another, I think I've mentioned 2 now, or 3, and all of these benefits are just they are, I want to say intercontinental. They are interconnected. That's the word. They are interconnected, right? None exist in isolation. One helps the other, like they help the other. So the other one is, you as a teacher. Like I said, I'm viewing this from the benefit of a teacher. And as a teacher, another benefit is that I get to be in charge of the learning. I get to be in charge of the curriculum. So I do a mix, actually. I use the Montessori curriculum. I homeschool toddlers. I didn't say that. I now homeschool toddlers, like full-time homeschool toddlers. Before, it used to be like that. The first experience I shared was in, what grade was it then? I think grade 1 or 2. I can't remember now. Grade 1 or 2. I think I was using grade 1 curriculum, or grade 2 scheme. Yes, scheme for him and all of that. We're using the regular scheme then, the regular Nigerian scheme, but I wasn't rushing him. I wasn't rushing it, that's what I mean. But this time around, I used the Montessori and another curriculum whose name does not come easily to mind. As soon as I remember, I'm going to put the name in the description box. Please, if you're watching this and I forget, please remind me. Okay, I'm going to watch the video, so I'm going to put it. So I am in charge of the curriculum. I'm able to split it based on what the child can do, what the child cannot do. Basically, I'm just in charge, you understand? So there is no one curriculum fits all. You understand? There is no one curriculum fits all. There is no one curriculum fits all. It has to be the curriculum that works for the child to meet the expectations, to meet the academic needs of the child, right? Like I said, I'm just going through the basics, the benefits of homeschooling, and then it's a series. This is not the end, right? So I'm in charge of the curriculum. I over time, I tend to find the one that works for the child, and then we work with it as long as it is meeting the learning expectations of the child. That's another benefit of homeschooling. Another benefit of homeschooling that I've come to also find is that the children become subject matters. The children become subject matters of complex learning, complex learning concepts. That's the word. The children become masters, because for instance, the regular school, either a child masters it or not, you have other children, and truth be told, like, let's even be honest with ourselves, we find it difficult to carry all of the children along. I mentor some teachers, and then one of the challenges they have is being able to meet every child's need before the end of the session. Trust me, it's not always easy. I know that firsthand. It's not always easy. So homeschooling affords me that opportunity to make sure that the child masters that complex concept. Of course, we start from the basics, right? We start from the one they know, and then we advance. But when we get to the ones that are advanced and they are too complex for the child, too difficult for the child, at that point, because I don't believe anything is difficult for the child, we just haven't found a way to teach them yet. So I'm able to assist the child in mastering that difficult concept, and then we move. I think I have listed, or I have mentioned about 5 benefits of homeschooling. If you'd like to homeschool your children, or it's a concept that you're looking at, you're not too sure of, please do not forget to, how am I saying do not forget? Please reach out to me and let us talk. You could book me for consultations. Let's talk about homeschool. Let's talk about our possibilities. Let's talk about your child, because trust me, not everyone, but everyone should be on the lookout for what's in the best interest of the child. I remember. Okay, so my camera cut off. So we've come to the end of this video. Do not forget, it's a series. I'll catch you in the next one. Do not forget to like, comment, share, subscribe. I said I want breath. Yeah, I'm not going to try it again. So see you in the next series, homeschooling series. Bye.